The bustling city cafe was alive with the hum of conversations and the clinking of coffee cups. Sarah Bennett, a poised woman in her early 30s with sharp eyes and a confident smile, sat across from her best friend Emily Carter, who was scrolling through her phone. The late afternoon sun streamed through the large windows, casting a warm glow over the polished wooden tables. Emily's face suddenly paled, her fingers freezing on the screen. "Sarah, look," Emily whispered, her voice trembling as she tilted her phone toward her friend. Across the cafe, partially obscured by a decorative plant, sat Emily's husband, Mark Carter, a handsome man in his late 30s with a charming smile that now seemed deceitful. He was leaning close to a young woman, their hands brushing as they laughed over a shared dessert. "That's Mark with someone else." Sarah's gaze followed Emily's, her expression calm but her mind racing. She recognized the woman, a junior employee from Mark's marketing firm, Clara Evans, known for her ambition and flirtatious demeanor. Sarah placed a reassuring hand on Emily's arm. "Breathe, Em. Don't make a scene." Emily's eyes welled up, her voice rising. "A scene? Sarah, he's cheating on me right here in public with no shame. I'm done. I'm divorcing him today." Sarah leaned forward, her tone steady but firm. "Hold on. Don't rush into anything. Divorcing him now would only make him happy. He'd be free to marry her. Cheating is common, Em. Look at my husband, James. He's been unfaithful for over a year, tangled up with multiple women. Does that mean I should divorce him? No, if a man cheats, it's because he's bored, not because you're lacking. You need to be smarter than that." Emily stared, incredulous. "James is cheating on you and you're so calm. I remember how he chased you for 3 years, showering you with flowers, poetry, everything. How can you just sit there?" Sarah's lips curved into a wry smile. "Before marriage, they treat you like a queen. After, you're just a servant. But don't worry, James has no idea who he's dealing with. I'm not some fragile wife who'll cry and give up. I'm Sarah Bennett, and I'll make him see stars in broad daylight." The Bennett household was quiet, save for the soft hum of the air conditioner. Sarah, then heavily pregnant, sat on the couch, her hands resting on her swollen belly. The clock ticked past 8 p.m. and James still wasn't home. When the door finally creaked open, James strode in, loosening his tie, his face etched with exhaustion. "I'm starving," he announced, tossing his briefcase onto the chair. "Where's dinner?" Sarah looked up, her patience thin. "I didn't cook. I'm not your maid, James." His eyes narrowed, a flash of irritation crossing his face. "You're my wife, Sarah. I slave away at the office all day for you and you can't even make dinner. What's your problem?" Sarah stood, her voice sharp. "My problem? You ate out all the time before we married. Do it now." "I'm not here to cater to you," James scoffed, stepping closer. "Cooking is a wife's duty. If I asked another woman to cook for me, how would you feel? Imagine me going to some colleague's place for a home-cooked meal. You'd hate it." Sarah's heart stung, but she masked it with a cool stare. In her mind, she replayed the early days of their courtship, James's grand gestures, the late-night calls promising forever. Now she was reduced to a housekeeper in his eyes. "Before marriage, I was your princess," she thought bitterly. "Now I'm just a nanny." Months later, during her delivery, James's indifference reached a new low. At the hospital, Sarah gripped the bed rails, pain coursing through her as contractions hit.
For complete story, follow the given link below. Please like and subscribe Meesha's Quest Tales for new stories.